Sick. What is up, y'all? We're taking Leo on a little bit of a trip as we go get some groceries. This is Leo. He's not my dog. He's my roommate's dog. But I still like to treat him every now and then. Right, Leo? He might get out of frame here in a sec because I guarantee he's going to stick his head out the window. But I was thinking today, and I think I just want to talk about consistency and why I think that's the most powerful tool in anybody's arsenal to change whatever they want to change. So yesterday my workout was pure SHIT. It was not good. And I was just tired. I mean, honestly, I know it was because of food. So I ran out. I didn't get groceries last weekend, so I ran out of food. So I ended up eating out. I got like Chick-fil-A for breakfast. Had Cafe Rio because I didn't want to super exceed my calorie limit. And I just felt like crap. My workout was crap. I got home. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to take a nap. But this is gonna sound convoluted, but eventually, hopefully, I'll get a roundabout to the point. Let's see if we can get Leo in shot. Nah, not big enough. All right, so still did the workout. When I got home, I still went to Run Club. I go to Run Club on Wednesdays, and after Run Club, got home, was freaking tired, but I still made my song for the day because I work on music every day. And the crazy thing is, despite being super tired, it felt like I had broken through some sort of writer's block barrier that I'd been having for the past week or so. So if I hadn't have stayed consistent and done that thing, then I wouldn't have made this song that I think is super cool. Just the vibe and my tone of voice on it, the subject matter, it just feels raw. And so consistency will yield the best results, because even when you don't feel like doing something and you force yourself to do it, sometimes it's just going to be better than anything ever before. In my mind, hopefully you guys can hear me okay with the wind. In my mind, you want to give yourself as many chances as possible to sorry, I lost my train of thought. You want to give yourself as many chances as possible to capture the good things about whatever you're working towards, whether it is gym or music or a business or anything like that. You want to give yourself as many opportunities as possible. And so the other cool thing about consistency is when you are committed to doing something every single day, even if it's going to be half-assed, if you do it one day and it's not a good one, at least with me, you feel a sense of disappointment. You're like, oh shoot, I could have done that better. Whether it is a song or whether it is a workout, a lift, a set, anything. And so the consistency aspect of it, I think, makes it easier to course correct. I'm gonna roll these windows up. Just turn on the air conditioner. So yeah, I think the consistency makes it easier to course correct. I know for a fact that everybody goes through peaks and valleys of life when they are someone was just looking at Leo, I think. She was kind of cute. Yeah, everybody goes through peaks and valleys of life. And something that I've always tried to figure out is, how do you minimize the time that you're in a valley? Because peaks and valleys, most of the time, it's just mental. So how do you minimize the time where you're kind of in a rut so that you get out of it. And I think the key is just consistency. If you're in a rut and still putting in the reps of whatever you're working on, like I said, even if you have a day that's bad, that bad day will motivate you to just be better the next day, because you want to have a better experience and get more out of it. So consistency, I think, is the key to just having a great life. Makes everything better. You get out of your ruts quicker. And over time, that consistent effort you put into something just compounds into the biggest results. And so I feel like I've really started to realize that over the past year. It sucks I didn't know it earlier, but that's something I'm going to teach my kids for sure. Whether it's, honestly, anything. Consistency is what's going to yield results. And in the times where I've been most consistent in the gym, most consistent with music, most consistent with eating well, most consistent with anything, it's when you get some sort of outcome with that thing. So consistency, in my opinion, is really the key to anything, the key to any sort of growth. So if there's something you want to do, don't start off so strong that you're going to burn yourself out. Start off as simple as possible so that you can be consistent with that thing. What up, Leo? And then just enjoy the process. People dream about getting to somewhere else, somewhere where they're not. And in reality, I think in order to feel satisfied with yourself, I don't think it's the achievement. I think it's the process. The process of doing that thing. Once you've achieved that thing, people always talk about getting bored after they've achieved a certain level of success or anything like that. And even people, think about Logic. So Logic, rapper, right? He's one of the biggest inspirations into why I actually started making music myself. He got big, he blew up, he retired, quote unquote. And you could tell that he was spiraling a little bit, like he didn't know what to work on after he had finished his music journey. And then he moved on to making movies. So I think you always have to have something to work towards. So don't just dream and fantasize of the end result. Dream and fantasize of the journey. And create an environment and a cycle where you enjoy making progress. Right now, I'm so satisfied with myself. I talked about it in a previous video, because I'm making progress in everything every day. And I know that the results are going to come with time as long as I stay consistent with what I'm doing. And so it makes things enjoyable. And then when I achieve those things, I'll set new goals and work towards those new goals. But yeah, be consistent. Be consistent for yourself. Be consistent for your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family, your children, your pets. Just be consistent for those around you. Because when you're consistent, they can depend on you, and you're just more satisfied with yourself. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. So I'll see you on the next one.